Hey guys, this is Rob here at SH2. We're going to stretch one. We're going to add 21 feet to the back end of this truck. Be 267-inch wheelbase from the back of the cab, not from the front wheels. That's to the center of the tandems. It'd actually be quite long.
Yeah.
We got to remove this whole suspension. This truck is double framed, if you can see. So we will make it lap. The new frame will lap over top of the old frame on the inside, and we'll start from there. But here's our new frame, right here. Stay tuned, we're just getting started. Hey boys, this is just like magic. We done got the rear end out. And what we'll do next is I'm gonna make a template that's set on outside this frame, and we'll mark all these holes. That way we'll have all them holes to go on our new frame. Before we get too carried away, I'll add on here, and then we'll pick that back rear end on it, then we'll move it front one back. But that's where we're at right now. Well, let's keep it working. We're back here, stretch this frame, working on it. We got all the suspension out. Now we got to measure this baby out and cut our frame. It'll cut somewhere in here. Like I told you before, this is a double frame. So we'll take this outer skin off this double frame. And we'll use part of this frame here to splice it together with. See? How they unbolt.
Ready to go.
There we go.
All right, Rob, where are we at with this frame stretch?
Well, we got that side on. We ain't welded it yet, but we got it on, got it drilled. We're fixing to do this side. We taper them off, show how we taper.
Yeah. Got them beveled down. That way they meet real nice.
Meet real nice. And this side,
sure.
here's this side.
Yeah.
See
That way it gives them a valley when you weld it, right?
Yeah. When you weld that up and then you can grind it smooth, it don't
Don't mess with your
cut in your
welding.
weld. But
Gosh, oh, this frame's gonna be long.
yeah, and if you notice that we done drilled all the holes in this side for your suspension.
Yeah.
This is all done for the suspension. It's ready for suspension. I ain't got it ready for the cross members yet, but I got it ready for the suspension. This part of this frame will get cut off back here.
Okay.
So that's where these was exactly the same length, and that's how much that double frame that was on that truck's into this one.
Okay.
If there's a pattern that are made for bolt holes, that way you.
So this is just general Peterbilt pattern for the suspension, right?
This is
Two rear ends,
for
right?
New way. I got one for new way and I got one for low leaf, because them's the two I've done. This is for a new way. This truck here's got new way on it.
Oh, okay.
So this will show you where your frame over there will look once we bolt it together and drill it.
You got that valley all the way
up through
around.
there, yep.
So it'll look flush. Like you
look
said,
flush.
you can do grinding and stuff on it. It won't mess with the weld.
And you can burn all the way through. I can burn this all the way into the other side.
Yeah. There's a ton of bolts in this,
Oh, yeah.
let alone anything. Yeah, I mean, if you don't do the welding, you've got the bolts to make up for
Even
it.
if I didn't weld it, it wouldn't go nowhere
Yeah.
because of the bolts that's in there.
And what kind of camper are they gonna put on the back of
They're
this?
gonna put a 35-foot box.
Gosh,
camper.
oh.
I don't know who's building this camper for him, but once they get the truck, they build the camper to the truck. They have this done so he could go up there and get the camper built.
Okay, okay. That's pretty awesome. It's gonna be a totally custom job.
Totally custom. He took a truck that was worth a couple $100,000, it'd probably be worth me. What he's
That's
done.
nuts. It's a lot of truck. I know
A lot of truck.
it's hanging both bays of this garage.
We'll have, I think they said close to 1,000 horsepower.
Gosh almighty.
That's a motorhome, baby.
Let's burn rubber in the motorhome. That makes awesome sense. Look at all these cross members. You got to put how many cross members
I got
extra?
5 extra in it.
Gosh, oh. That's crazy. It's a whole lot of truck, though.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of
A
truck.
lot of truck.
How come you had to double frame it?
There was no reason. It was done double frame from the factory.
Yeah.
So we just finished it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So they don't have to be that way. You just did it because it matched?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could have just left it where it was double frame and come on back here with a single frame, because it wouldn't have hurt a thing. But where it is double frame, we wanted to make it double frame, so.
Well, this is going to be a heck of a ride. 1,000 horsepower, double frame, crazy suspension, and a mess of camper on the back. I feel like it's going to be a party wagon.
Well, he's pretty young.
I'm a little jealous. That's all right. I don't blame him. If I could afford it, I would have a big giant party wagon like this too. It's going to be crazy. So you guys are getting ready to put this other side on, and then you're going to weld them up?
We're gonna put this other side on and drill it and bolt it and get it all drilled for the suspension. No, I'll have the suspension on fire and weld it.
Oh, okay. How come you do that?
Just 'cause I can, no reason.
I thought it's for keeping it in line or whatever.
No.
Y'all got it bolted so it's lined up right, right? Okay.
I mean, you can
I
sit
saw
there-
you and Keith the other day down here doing that.
Yeah.
Making levels.
Outside that rail down through there, and it's dead straight, you know. It's, in and out is gonna be normal, because I can pick it up and move it.
Right. But that'll straighten out the in and out'll straighten suspension in it,
Only
right?
thing I'm worried about right now is your up and down, about where he's at.
To make sure it don't get no break in it.
It don't swag or nothing.
Okay.
It's just dead straight up through there. Now, if you can see it on camera, you'll see it going in and out, but all that's what cross members does.
Okay.
We'll adjust that frame with cross members.
That'll get all that tightened up.
Yeah, I'll probably even get them all in it before I weld it. Make sure everything.
Just to make sure.
Yeah.
This is crazy. You say longest frame you ever done?
Yes, this will be the longest one I've ever done.
I think it's the longest.
Probably the longest that I've ever seen done.
I was gonna say, heck, you gotta have a football stadium in order to turn this bad boy around once you get it so long. That's pretty awesome. So that's where we're at on this, guys.
It'll be longer than your average school bus.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
nuts.
School bus, what, 35 feet? We're gonna be 10 foot longer than any school bus.
Jeez, oh Pete. I love it.
Big, big boy.
I love it. It's gonna be something to
We showed
see.
you a while ago on our video where we was putting this together. Now we got it drilled and bolted, and we got it drilled for the suspension, bolt on, and we're fixing to set the inside frame now. We'll do it the same way. We'll V it, like I did here. We'll V it made up, and when we weld it, it'll go together slick. I done V'd this, so I gotta do the new frame, which is laying right over there. We're gonna slide our new frame in here, then I'll re-drill all these holes in that other rail, then we'll bolt our suspension up, and then she'll be about ready. Hey guys, we're still working on this thing. We got the suspension bolted back up, got all of our holes drilled. We still like welding it. We got everything squared up, getting everything squared back up where we rolled the suspension under it, bolted it up, and we're fixing to make sure our lines are laid out right. We've got to put cross members in. I got the distance I got here. I got to put probably 1, 2, 3 cross members in here, and probably 2 back here in the back of this thing. If you look, there's a pretty good stretch from where the rear ends is to the back cross member, and we're gonna put probably 2 back here. I think it needs it. That's where we're at now. We're trying to finish this thing up. Well, I don't know if the camera does it any justice, but man, we put 21 feet in this truck.
It's a long one.
From what it was from the factory, you know.
Looks about the size of a school bus.
It had to be 276 inches I could go either way, 3 or 4 inches either way from, the back of the cab to the center of the tans here. And, then 423 inches from the back of the cab to, right here. So. It's gonna make a heck of a motor home. I mean, this thing's gonna be a nice motor home. But, pretty interesting if you've never done one to get to do something this nice. That I've stretched truck never this long. Most school buses is 35 feet, and we got 35 feet from the back of the cab. So, you got the cab and the hood to go. So I believe we're gonna be somewhere around that woods about 45 feet long.
Wow.
So you drove a school bus one time, so you really
Yeah.
how long a school bus is.
Yeah, you take that and attach it to a truck on top of that. It's a lot of
With a
vehicle.
hood and the cab.
Yeah, shoo.
Guys, if you notice, we put the cross members in it. They fit all this. We started right here, fit cross members, fit 4 of them to here. We welded the frame. You see where we got all the frame welded up. Inside here, we got it welded too. And got our suspension on, tires on it. Back here to back, we've added another cross member here behind the rear ends. And I went ahead and drilled for another cross member. I don't think it needs it, but I drilled it in case somebody ever decides to put it in. It's done drilled for it. And then it's got its rear cross member right here. So, but fellas, standing right back here, Courtney, and shoot a shot all the way up through there. That's how long it is, fellas.
That is massive.
Huh?
That is massive.
That
It's
is
huge.
massive. From the very front to the rear of the frame, I think it's 45 feet.
Yeah, it's a big boy.
Well, yeah, because each one of them wooden posts is 10 foot. And we're at, well, about what? 4 feet from here. And that's at we're about 46 feet probably. There's about overall.
If you put a school bus next to it, this would be longer.
Yes, if you put a school bus beside this would be 10 feet longer than a school bus.
Just the back part of this.
Just the back part.
Yeah.
From the back of the cab to the end of the chassis would be longer than a school bus.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, fellas, we are done. The stretch job, all I gotta do is hook up a few more little iron lines. We're working on all this electrical. Here's your electrical for the ABS. They gotta get it all laid out. And here's your wiring harness for your rear end and your lights. So then we'll start on that. But probably won't show y'all all that. I think it gets real boring. If you watched all that, you probably won't stay watching. So remember to subscribe and like, watch my program. Appreciate you. Thank you.